Make sure you guys can hear me. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Seems like every time I go live, it is messed up. Oh God, I'm gonna hit their grass. Good thing I don't got a wrap on my truck. No, I'm just kidding. Can you hear me? So I'm pretty sure I got that job. I'll send her an estimate. But I just did a leaf cleanup estimate. Pretty simple. I kind of feel almost stupid walking it and explaining it, but there's a couple things I really look for in leaf cleanup. One, how difficult is it to get the leaves out of the backyard, which that one is a 10 out of 10. There's a gate, a small gate, and there's a step up to the backyard. So unless you makeshift some ramps, you're not gonna get a mower in there unless it's a push mower, which is fine. I mean, if we have to, we'll bag it with a push mower, but we'll most likely end up just blowing it all out of the backyard. I guess one guy will probably blow and one guy will be bagging, just so we're not blowing so many out of the backyard. That's number one, is the access to the property, just like anything. Even mowing that, I mean, you have to push mow that, which is something where I probably wouldn't even grab him as a mowing client, to be honest. Unless we stage like a push mower in their backyard or something, or in a shed, and something like that, where we're not dragging a mower all through their backyard. Number two is a big thing with leaf cleanups that I do, which I'm sure everybody else does that does leaf cleanups, is parking. They live on a dead end. Right today at 3 o'clock, there's like 7 cars where I could barely fit my truck in. So I already know it's going to be a pain to park in and to have your vacuum set up so you can suck up the leaves. And I've had times where I had to back down, I'm blocking traffic and have to park the truck blocks away, and then when you're ready to just suck them all up, you come back, which is not ideal by any means. So they have a 10 out of 10 backyard, which is not necessarily a good thing for us. Probably a 9 out of 10 parking situation, which also is not good unless we, and the street's so narrow, you can't really pull, like swing a truck in. I should have showed you guys, but I think it's so awkward going on an estimate with like a camera or a phone. It's just like very like invasive, I feel like. I would look at it like, what are you doing? Anyway, but they don't have many leaves. They will have quite a bit. But the third big thing I look for and I tell them is their yard wasn't really long. It was kind of long in the back, but you guys need to mow that again. Because a lot of people stop mowing too soon and want a leaf cleanup, and then they have 6-inch grass at a leaf cleanup, and it's just double. Like, we're gonna have to mow it twice, take clippings and leaves with us, because there's like no way you can just get the leaves. But I email them all this, I tell them this all in person, so if they follow the steps, the estimate should be pretty true. If they don't, though, I mean, I'll knock and tell them before we even start, because I'm not gonna get gypped out of money. Just say, hey, it's gonna be a little bit more because the grass is 9 foot tall and stuff like that. That's really the only time I ever change the price on that, is if they don't do like a final mower, drop it really low, stuff like that. It just helps me tremendously. But like that one, it's not like I am surprised by the backyard. It's not gonna be a fun leaf cleanup. But the other thing you want to kind of just mental note, and I always take pictures before Like right now I took pictures while we were doing the estimate. When there's not many leaves down, because I just want to know like if there's roots coming up from the ground, on the trees, bricks, because a lot of times you can't see that stuff when there's 6 inches of leaves on the ground. And I've done it before. I've ran up on like a tree ring that I had no idea was there, like my first year, and like destroyed all my blades. You hit roots, up roots a lot. Can you go? Can you drive? Stuff like that is always good to take a little picture so you can kind of reference back. I always look at them before I go, or while I'm there, and just, yes, you can go walk around the tree, blow everything around on the yard to see if there's a rod sticking up somewhere, or you just look at a picture and say, oh yeah, there's a pipe out of the ground right there for some reason, or there are hoses right there. You better like kick the leaves over there just to see if their hose is still there, because people, and not saying these guys, but I have had this in the past, will have us do a leaf cleanup, and I've mowed over like rakes, hoses, dog leashes, like all that stuff. People do not pick up their yard before that, which is annoying. Then I have to go dig out a dog leash for 25 minutes. I just pulled up. Should I stay on or should I get off? I'm gonna stay on for a second. If it gets awkward, I'm gonna get off, but really should not be awkward. See what they say. Hi. I had a truck. I've got some stuff wrapped here before. Okay. That I just wanted measured and give you kind of a little bit of an idea. Okay. So I always had my trucks, they'd go like right here, and they're all white, and they'd have a black just kind of strip along the bottom. It'd say like Griff Lawn Care, my number and website, I think, and then just like black back there. Obviously, I don't really want to do like the white. Yeah. I think it kind of looks stupid. I was thinking, which I don't know, you know more than me, if I put like a matte black on the bottom, or like a matte lettering, because this is more of my personal truck, but I do want like some kind of little lettering on it. Okay. I don't really want it to like pop out like crazy. Yeah. But I just didn't know how good you'd see like a matte.
You wouldn't be able to really read it.
Okay.
It's more like for a design element, like this cosmetic design element, it would look good, but
yeah,
if you want like it to be red, it really wouldn't be.
I mean, if you're like sitting in front of a house, do you think you could read it? I'm not really looking for like down the street. I always pull like a trailer or something that says it. Yeah. Or my guys will drive like those white with black that you can really read.
Yeah. I wouldn't necessarily say to do a matte black. I would maybe do like a charcoal gray or something.
A charcoal gray?
Yeah, that might work out a little bit better.
Yeah,
it'd still be not super
yeah
stand out, but it's still like you'd be able to read it and stuff.
Could I do like a charcoal gray and maybe do like I just don't want it to be like, which this probably sounds stupid because it's like for advertising, but I really don't want to like pop out and stuff because I always drive this personally, and I hate always having my name on the side like so big. If I could do like a super thin like white outline around it or something, just to like so you could read it, or no? Maybe. Like just around the letters.
Yeah, we could do that. Just a little bit of white will top though. I do know that. Like, I can do a few different options of different grays and blacks and stuff, and send that as a mock-up for you.
Can you do like a matte gray, or you don't think matte is an option?
Well, we print. It's gonna be like, it's not gonna be shiny. It's gonna have a. Well, it's gonna be a little shiny, I guess, but it won't look super shiny because it is gray.
Okay.
We can order in specific grays and stuff, but those don't always last very long.
Yeah.
So the stuff that we print usually is stuff that will last a while.
And then, I guess I was thinking, is there a huge price difference from, I'm assuming you'd probably go under the Ram sign, like start right under it. If I could go over here and then like dog leg it up diagonal and have this
Yeah.
all vinyl, instead of putting like my number and website down there, could I put it up here, do you think?
Yeah. Yep.
So my other ones, they get pretty small because they're stacked on each other, and I'd rather have this bigger, say Griff Lawn and Landscape, and then if you wanted to stack them and make them a little bigger over here, I don't know.
Yeah, we can do that. It will be a decent amount more.
Decent amount more?
Yeah.
Okay. Would that be like a quarter wrap or more than a quarter wrap?
That'd be more of a quarter wrap,
Okay.
I would say. Or what you were doing before, it sounds more like just some decals on it.
Yeah,
That kind of
yeah.
just like went under. So,
That, and then I don't know. I would like, on one of my trucks, I have like a window thing that you can see through. And it's kind of cool, but it kind of is annoying to look out the back.
yeah.
But then I don't know, like my other truck, I have it on the tailgate, and it's not like, it looks just like really like stickery. Like it says like Griff Lawn Care and my number and like my website or something.
Yeah.
If something like, I don't know if I could wrap this in that gray too and kind of make it more, because the other one, it's a white tailgate and just like black 3 stickers, and it kind of looks like 2 like, you know what I mean, just like stickers on it.
Yeah.
Where like that looks like really put
Yeah.
together, not a full wrap, but
Yeah.
something tying this tailgate in more with it. I feel like on my white trucks they're not really tied in
Yeah.
that much.
Yeah, we could do that.
And I know it
no
probably-
matter what, with the tailgate, it's gonna just look like
Kind of random.
yep, because the way it's shaped, the way logos are made. Logos aren't really made for tailgate sizes and stuff. And so no matter what, it's gonna be hard for it to not stand out super much. So
I mean, is there any other? Let me see if I can. I know I have.